So here's a line that you're never going to hear. Oh, I wish my favorite TV show had more commercials in it. No, you're not going to hear that. Because most people want to spend time with people and places and things that are important to them. And I know it sounds crazy, but your ad usually isn't one of those things. So here's the first tip for an effective ad. Resist the urge to wear animal parts. Put the bunny ears, put the bull horns, not that anyone would ever do that, away. And save those for times like Halloween and maybe behind closed doors. If you must use animals, please make it meaningful. If I hear the ad, sassy, sassy, what, Susie fell in the well? Susie will have company in the well. An ad is not an auction, and unless you're Vern Bailey, you shouldn't be pairing things together like, I don't know, roofing nails, winter boots, and tampons. Those don't go together. Don't throw everything in just because you get one chance to advertise. Trust me, those things should not be sold all together. It's like a grocery list. This isn't really fun for people to read. And if you try to toss all these apples at somebody, 6 apples, they'll not likely catch one of them. But you toss 1 apple, and they're more likely to catch it. So I should have put apples on my grocery list. Listen to old school Madonna, who said, "Papa, don't preach." And be careful, even though you're passionate about something, to not maybe preach to people about things like healthy lifestyles in your ads. I know I need to spend more time on the hamster wheel. People are hungry for meaning, so feed them. I have a picture of monks here, which represents meaning. I need more pictures in my presentation as well, so that's in there, and you'll want to give more meaning in your ads. Here's a company that does it well, BlackBerry, and theirs is all about liking and loving. And they say, don't just like is watered down love, like is mediocre, like is the wishy-washy emotion of the content. Love, now that's powerful stuff. Love changes things, upsets things, conquers things. Love is at the root of everything good that's ever happened and ever will happen. Love what you do. By BlackBerry, or Crackberry as my friend says, because if you use it enough, it can ruin your life. And that's my anti-drug message. Never underestimate the power of a jingle, and I'll need you for this. Santa baby, hurry to... Because of that, I now know more cuts of meat than Benny Pino. And I think Santa does too. Think Ignite Sue. Less is more in an ad. So refine it and be clear about your message. Less text, less information, and more inspiration, just like tonight. Australian and British accents really work in advertising. Who would have thought a little gecko with an Australian accent would have sold so much car insurance in that little wee sports car of his? Humor is really important, so use it in your ads. I don't know if you've heard the radio ad of the woman who's selling her sports gear in an online discussion. And the woman says, what are you replacing it with? And she says, a deep fryer. I'm going in a different direction. And you can hear the woman laughs and says, let me put a rush order on that for you. Love that. Radio is one of the most effective ways of selling. It's very cost effective, and it also reaches people at quiet moments in their life when they're most likely reflecting on something and can really get your message. Like OnStar, they are a diva for this. I have just gripped the wheel of my car listening to these OnStar ads. You know, will the young girl get the medication into her mom's mouth before the car crashes? Will she get the orange juice? Yes, because of OnStar. It's like everything good in the world has happened because of OnStar. You could mention it in a job interview. You know, yes, I speak 6 languages, but it's more important that I have OnStar. I don't have a vehicle till I get this job, but I've definitely got OnStar on my bike. It works well. Your brand is like school. It's what people think about you. It's what they're talking about. And you want to make sure that you've got a brand that sells. And so have your ads represent really what you want to be. People want space. So create space around their ads. There's so much information coming at us, and we have so many things that we have to process all day. So think Star Trek and go towards space, that final frontier. And finally, just be. You don't want to really overthink it in your ads. Sometimes we go, oh, is it one-to-one, the voice we're using? Is it one-to-many? Just be yourself and be part of what your brand is, and people will want to be a part of it as well. Kurt O'Neill masters this. My last picture is just a an animal that I saw in Norway. It is a Lady Gaga, and it just proves that you can use animals indiscriminately in your ads. Thank you, Sault Ste. Marie. You've been great.